starting on our knees today. If you have any knee troubles, please come down onto your butt. Just cross the legs. Welcome to those who have never met me before. My name is Chrissy. On the spot, gorgeous. Let's just make sure we've got enough room today. Just stagger the mats a little bit so we've got enough room for each other. It's heavy, isn't it? Take a moment here just to settle down, ground, connect with your body, connect with your breath. One more breath here. Interlace the fingers together. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, reaching out, spreading those fingers out all the way out and down. Interlace those fingers behind or reaching back. Open the heart here, lift the chin. And then bring those hands together in a little bow of gratitude. Inhale as we lift those arms up. Exhale as we spread that energy out. Inhale as we open the heart to receive. Exhale as we bring the hands together in gratitude. And again, inhaling here, what do you want to breathe into your body? Exhale, what do you want to let go of? Inhale, opening the heart here to receive. Exhale, finding some gratitude. Two more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send that away. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, look out. One more, in and out. In, open. Out, exhale. Softly bring your hands to the floor. Bring the knees apart slightly and just come down into a soft child's pose. Inhale, lift the head. Walk the hands forward slightly, come up onto all fours. Knees can come forward. Start to tuck those toes under here, pushing back into the toes. Come forward, back in, onto all fours, finding that balance, making sure that the wrists are under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Pushing back again, stretch out those toes. And come forward again. And one more like that, pressing back into the toes. And forward. Soften the toes, give them a nice little stretch out here. Beautiful. We're going to start with our right hand lifting up. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you send the arm through, threading through here, reaching, and then inhale back up. Exhale, threading through. Beautiful, inhaling back up. Two more here. Last one. Straight way down and swap sides. Threading through. Inhale, lift. And thread. Two more. Threading through, come back to center, hold, readjust where you need. Hands come forward, tuck the toes under, pull up into a down dog from here. Finding yourself some movement here. What does your body need? Maybe some side-to-side movement, maybe walking those legs out, maybe bending the knees and some twists and some circles. What does your body need? Walk your hands back to your feet, soft bend here, folding over, looking forward and away, and then pulling up from the earth, using the power of your legs, scooping the belly in. As we start to lift, let those shoulders come back. Inhale, start to lift those arms up. Hands to heart center. Step forward with your right foot. Place that back foot on an angle. Hands are still at heart center. If you need to grab hold of the hips or anywhere else, please do so. Finding a spot in front of you to focus on, so about 1 meter away. Push your hips back. Now start to fold forward, halfway down and hold. You can place the hands on the legs or take it all the way down into a deeper fold here. Breathing, pulling up from the earth to the sky, sky to earth. Inhale, lift. Fingertips or hands on the leg. We're walking up, so take the hands up the leg, back, heart center, elbows back out. Bend your front knee, turn those back toes, and then pull back. Have a little shake out. Inhale, let's lift. Hands come back to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Step forward with your left foot. Back foot on the angle. Hips are turning forward first, so find your balance first. Start to push the hips back. Come forward in that fold. Halfway hold. Beautiful. If you need that balance or extra support, just bring the hands to the legs. Come on down if you can, or hands to legs. Find your own depth here. You may need to stay up, or if you'd like to take the fold, pull up through the pelvis and hips. Create that space. Lead from the heart as you fold down. Inhale, lift. Up onto the fingertips or hands to leg. Walk those hands back up. Back to heart center. Turn the back toes, bend the front knee. This time you're going to step forward. So step forward. Take a little squat here. So feet are close together. Beautiful. Come down into a squat. Pull the belly in, tailbone tucks under. Beautiful. Hold here for a moment. Push your hands out so the palms are up. Beautiful. Place the hands down on the floor. Step back into a down dog. When you're ready, right leg lifts. Try and keep centered with your arms. Bending that top knee, right knee. Step your foot to outside of the right hand. Sink into your lunge. So send those back toes back a bit. Draw the hips down and the chest through. Step back into your down dog. Readjust where you need. Grabbing the right foot, left leg lifts. Nice and even through those arms. Bend the knees, step outside of the left hand. Beautiful. Help the leg if she needs. Send those back toes back a bit. Draw that knee up. Chest comes forward. Stepping back into your down dog. Lifting up onto the toes, rounding forward into your plank. Knees down, elbows hugged in, lower all the way down. Relax the hips. A little move in the hips here. Arms out, legs out. So finding your big star shape here. Head down first, soften the body. Take 2 big beautiful breaths in and out. When you're ready, we're going to lift the arms and the legs, keep them nice and wide in the star shape. Let's lift. So pushing the pelvis belly into the floor. If you are pregnant, should have told me beforehand, but if you're pregnant, please come into child's pose. We're going to draw everything in now, so draw the arms in and the legs in. Place everything down, soften. Inhale, we're going to lift back up, same way. Arms come out, legs come out. Lift the chest if you can. Squeeze the arms and the legs in. Lower everything down, soften. Beautiful. And again, let's lift up all the way out. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Neck is neutral. Draw everything in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful. Lower everything down, soften. We've got 2 more like that. When you're ready, out. If you need a break, come into child's pose or just rest down with the arms down by the side and the head off to one side. Squeeze everything in. Soften. One more. When you're ready, lift. Using your breath here. One more squeeze in. We're gonna hold just that little second longer. 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down, soften. Arms by the side, head off to one side, let the shoulders relax as well. Beautiful. Let's roll over onto our side. Just roll to where you can see me. So, head on your arm. Most of you have done this one with me before. We're going to bend the bottom knee. Top leg, flex the foot, lifting it up. So we don't want to come super high. We want to try and keep the hip pretty level here or just above the hip joint. Left hand to the floor. This is to help you to stop rolling. We want to keep as solid as we can here. We're going to start just by lifting up slightly, so not too high. I want you to try and keep the foot flexed if you can. So let's just do a little pulse here today. If you need to bring that hand up towards the hip, you can do so. We're going to do little mini circles here. So we'll do both ways, but just little mini circles. Reverse those circles. Getting some cramping. We need more water or no salt. Just draw the leg in for a moment, soften. Now bring that hand to the floor if it's not already. Leg comes back out. We're going to swing forward here and just swing back today. You can bend the knee here and reach the heel back towards the butt, swinging forward. Normally we come all the way forward, hold for a moment, then come back, and then bend the knee and pull back. If you want to make it a little bit quicker today, feel free. If you want to slow it down all the way, you slow it down. We're just going for about 3 to 5. So feel into what your body needs and then just rest. And softening down. Draw the knees in towards you. Take a breath, a moment. And then just gently pushing your way up. Swing your legs around to the opposite side. And come on down to the other side. Bottom knee bends. Top leg, flex that foot. We're just up a little bit here. Let's start with those little pulses. Send the legs out for a moment and just shake them out. Beautiful. Walk those feet in and knees into the chest. Nice big squeeze here. Just let the knees come over to one side, any side. Send them over to the opposite side. A few little windscreen wipers here. Plank twist today. So let your right knee come down and tuck your back foot in, or as best as you can here. Just going to try and soften, so relax the arms, palms, face up towards the sky, and just breathing into that quad. Is she tight? Is she getting enough stretch? Are you giving her enough love? Quads are very forgotten. We need to send love to all spaces of our body, all body parts. Soften that energy, let go. Maybe a little hold here, a little stretch, or straight over to the opposite side, tucking that right foot in, reaching back to that left leg, or hugging it in as best you can. Behind you. Softening those arms as best you can as well. How much can you let go here? How much tightness do you have within your beautiful quads? How much weight are you holding in your legs of others? In your hips, in your lower back. What energy is yours and what is not? We hold on to so much energy that's not ours. Let it go. Soften the legs, let them come back out. Nicely shake out. Nice big breath in and side out. And let's do that again. Nice big breath in and side out. Feet together today. Readjust the top half of the body, so just wriggle the shoulders, come back into a neutral position here. So we're just going to let those roll on the butt for a moment, just to let that lower back have a little stretch out for a second. Alright, options will be hands behind the head. Option 1, reaching up. Option 2, or just kind of pushing up through the shoulders and what's the word? Tensioning the core and the abs. Option 3 will be to reach through and bring the hands towards the toes, or option 4 will be with the hands at the back of the head and crunching like this. So either way. When you're ready, take a couple of breaths here. So So we inhale all the way down, we exhale on the crunch up, out through the mouth if you can. When you're ready, take which option suits your body best. So we're going to squeeze and crunch and let go. You can bring the feet all the way back down if you need. If not, just let it hover off a little bit. And up. We're going for about 7. If you need the extra support on your neck, please support the neck. Two more. Feet to the floor. Arms by the side. Bring your feet underneath your knees, close to the butt, trying to reach the fingertips towards the heels. Toes outwards, heels in. Find the support that you need here, so maybe you need to make that diamond shape and come underneath, on top of the shoulders, clasping, or just pushing down into the earth. We're not doing full lifts, we're just going to lift up a quarter of the way here. So either palms down into the earth, or relaxing the palms up, or whichever position your hands need. Start to pull the tailbone in towards you, lifting the tailbone off just slightly here. Come up onto your toes. Lower the heels down. Lower the body down. So very subtle. Start to squeeze, lift the pelvis butt off. Lift the heels, sorry. Lower down. Heels, butt, body. Relax. And again, squeeze and tense, curl up through the tailbone, through the pelvis, lift up onto the toes, then lower the heels, lower the butt and body. A few more like that in your own time. Just try and make sure you're coming one vertebrae at a time if you can, please. Remember, we're not lifting all the way up, we're just coming about a quarter of the way. And then softening. Couple more here. Last one. Soften. Turn your toes in and your heels away. Exactly the same movement, but with the feet the opposite way. So take your time. Squeeze the pelvis, tilt the pelvis in towards you as you lift up. Maybe onto the toes, maybe not. And then softening down. Taking your time, one vertebrae at a time. You might start to get a little shake now. That's very normal. Being very purposeful and mindful of how you're lifting the spine up, one vertebrae at a time. How you're placing it back down into the earth. body. Back into that star shape and make the movement a bit quicker this time. When you're ready, you're going to send those arms and legs out. Draw them in, lower down. All the way out. In, and down. 3 more. Out. Hands underneath your shoulders. Hug those elbows in. Toes tuck under for a moment and just pull the feet in. Soften the toes. Keep those elbows hugged in. Push the pelvis into the ground. Find our tension first and then pull up. Find an up dog here, either knees or off. Pull up and back into a child's pose. Now fingertips to the floor in your child's pose and start to pull away here. So reaching those fingertips away from you as far as you can and then lower the head. Lift the head, walk the hands back in towards you, start to lift up onto the knees. Send your right foot through to the front. Beautiful work, guys. You're going to place your right hand on the foot. Left hand underneath your left shoulder. Dig those back toes into the floor. So soften those toes. Press them into the floor. Beautiful. Now either flat hand or reaching up onto the fingertips, you're just going to lean into the right side. So I want you to try and draw the knee into the shoulder here. So if the knee comes out, pull it in. Beautiful. Now let the knee come out. Onto the side, onto the edge of the foot. You can either readjust here, hold here, stay here, or press into the leg or thigh. If you want to deepen even more, readjust that back knee, and maybe even reaching for the foot, if you don't cramp up. Not today. Coming back to center, we're going to bring those hands around. So tuck those back toes under. Lift up onto your feet. Come around to the opposite side. Sink into that back hip. So right hip you're sinking into. Left hand on your left foot. Right hand underneath your right shoulder. Pull that knee in towards you. So really draw that thigh in. Now allow the knee to come out. Roll onto the edge of that foot. Maybe even placing the hand there. Pushing away. Lengthening through the hip. If you want, you can readjust that knee. Maybe finding the foot. back knee and come up into a standing position. Either behind or turn around to me. So in a straddle here, let's keep our toes and heels nice and straight for a moment. Hands underneath your shoulders and lengthening through the spine here. So pull back through the tailbone, pull the chest forward. Just lifting up for a moment. And then when you're ready, find a fold. Heels start to turn outwards slightly as you deepen that fold. Inhale, lift. Heels come in, toes come out. Soften back into your fold or stay lifted. While we're here, inhale, lift up. Keep the toes out and the heels in and just sink into one side. Hands a little wider now and then over to the opposite side. Just a couple from each side. Maybe gentle little pulse into the hip, the thigh. One more each side. Beautiful work, guys. Come back up to center. Straight feet, straight toes. Hands underneath your shoulders. Nice straight spine here. And then walk your hands between the legs.